This is an absolutely serious video. This is far too of an important subject to joke around with. You should not move to Iowa, especially after seeing why. First off, let's talk about affordability here in the state of Iowa. It is just way too affordable if you're moving here to the state that it's just ridiculous. With the average or a median home price of about $220,000, a lot of people just do not like how affordable that is. People that like to have low grocery costs, this place isn't for you. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about moving here, because this state, way too affordable. Don't even get me started on the people of Iowa either. Yes, they say they're Iowa nice, and it's absolutely a true fact. But you know, people moving here, they just can't stand it. People are just too nice to you when you move here. They bring you like cookies. They bring you, like I did, they bring you apple butter and applesauce that they made themselves.
Hey, red flag, everybody.
It's just kind of ridiculous how nice people are when they move here, and you really should stay away because it's not something that most people are used to. So keep that in mind when you move here, because somebody is going to be very nice to you. They're going to hold the door for you at Casey's, and you're just not knowing what to do. Do you say thank you or not? It just drives people insane when they move here and they don't know how to react to how nice people are. I fall victim to being too nice all the time as well, and it's just ridiculous how entrenched that culture is here in the state. I can't get away from it. So keep that in mind. If you're moving to the state, the people here are going to be nice to you. Now, like I said, I fall victim to being one of those nice people too. So I'm gonna put my number up. I am a real estate agent here in the state of Iowa. And if you just have a question about Iowa and you want to get it answered, I'll probably be nice enough to answer that. You know, if you want to, give me a call, send me a text, I don't care. But yeah, just in my nature to be nice to you. So, here it is. Now, here in Iowa, we really don't have a ton of traffic jams, and it is quite annoying. I hate being able to get where I want to get to in a reasonable amount of time. Yes, we do get some backups when it comes to tractors and having to follow them around, but it's nothing like a real traffic jam. We're moving all the time, constantly, and like I said, you can get pretty much anywhere you want to go in a decent amount of time, and it's just ridiculous. I love going to these bigger cities where the traffic is just too overwhelming, and I can't stand being around here and driving at the speed limit of all things. So better not move here because traffic, it flows too well. Let me tell you, it's just ridiculous. Now this one, oh my God, let me tell you, if you like paying high taxes, Iowa's really not the place for you. We're switching to a flat tax rate of 3.9%, and that's what everybody's gonna pay when they're living here as far as their income taxes go. It's just crazy. I personally love paying a lot of taxes, so moving here, you're not gonna like it. But the other thing about it is they're actually switching to retirement income being non-taxable. Yeah, they're not taxing retirement income of all things. I mean, how does the state function? It just doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
And if you're moving here, I don't know how you're gonna handle it because it's just, I know, ridiculous. But hey, if you still wanna move here and pay the low taxes, well, that's on you. But honestly, not all is lost when it comes to taxes, because our property taxes are still pretty high when it compares to other states. So it's not all a loss when it comes to those taxes, but income tax, yeah, you're gonna be kind of disappointed in that. Now, in order to pay income taxes, you obviously have to have a job. And in the state of Iowa, it's ridiculous just how many jobs are around and abundant. Iowa, I think, ranks number 10 for best jobs. And I don't know why they call it the best, because, it's not something that we really want around here. We don't wanna have those abundance of jobs, and not all of them are really in agriculture either. There's just different types of jobs, like in insurance, there's stuff in tech, there's stuff, I don't know, in manufacturing. It's just crazy the kind of jobs that you can get here in the state that isn't around agriculture. We were used to be just all agriculture jobs, and it's really not that way anymore. And it's just, it's taxing on people. I don't know. If it's not something you want, stay away. The other thing that can drive people crazy when they move here is access to all the farmers markets around. Yeah, access to fresh produce, access to being in a community. No, it's really not for most people. I'd say if you're moving here and you want that, well, you're gonna get it, but I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. Too many farmers markets, too easy access to fresh produce all the time, and again, pretty affordable on top of it. So yeah, I wouldn't move here, if that was something that you don't like, because you're gonna get a lot of farmers markets, even in the bigger cities. I mean, Des Moines has the largest in the country, I believe, and then here in Davenport, we have a really awesome one. They got voted the best in the nation. So I don't know, not something I'd recommend, but if you move here, you decide to make that move, you're gonna get it. So again, you're gonna have to live with your decisions on that one. And finally, the other thing that drives people crazy is the access to awesome medical systems here. I mean, we have really amazing medical systems, specifically over there in Iowa City, the Iowa University Hospital System. They're constantly ranked in the top 10 in the nation. They got awesome children's facility there. In fact, during the Iowa games, all the crowd turns around and waves at all the kids up in that hospital. They have awesome hospitals when it comes to adults as well. Again, they nationally ranked all the time. So people come from all over the nation for these hospitals. You live right in Iowa, you have access to that. I don't know. It just seems like it's just not a good thing. I don't know, but again, if you want to live in the state, you're gonna have to live with all of these things. So if it's really not for you, really reconsider making that move here to the state. All right, so this video maybe is a little clickbaity, maybe not, but there's a few things that I like to talk about. I really like the state a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. It is a little bit of a funnier one that I don't normally do, but if you actually move into the state because you like it, well, my number is popping up down below. But if you want to watch a more serious video, well, here's a video about what it's like to live in the state of Iowa.